Well, welcome everybody, Smithy here, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs with JurassiCraft, Fossil and Archeology Mod, and Paleocraft. Now, we've finished the petting zoo, which was over here, so it's time now to do the Indominus Rex paddock. Yeah, we haven't done that for a while. I'm going to come back to this build. This is the old T-Rex Kingdom, or now called the Carnivore Arena. I'm now going to rebuild it based on the new upgraded pictures and facility. So that's going to go to planetminecraft.com sometime this week. It will be removed and we will start building the new one. However, what I might do is just leave part of it there, or turn this round, because I need to build a bigger version, because that's just like the centre bit. So it's going to be fun building that. Anyway, where would you hide an Indominus Rex paddock on this island to give you access to this arena at some point in the future, July, and to give you easy access to transportation? Well, we use helicopter transport, however, and where would be a place on the island which was hidden from the public, not in easy access, but they're also close to the creation lab. And also, we have a new area over here. I've always wanted from the start of the series to use this area as a roadway. I always believed we'd have a roadway over here to some secret area, and down here is the secret area. And I did some prep on the last video, and it's now ready to build, except for this little bit here, because the road as it comes, the road, or the track that I build over here, will come down here and got stuck here. So what we're going to do is take out some of the trees here and take out this hill as well. So because it's like this funny hill here, which is sort of, yeah, it's got a weird, it's like out of sync. It's something when I did the build, it's sort of there we go, out of sync. So, and it's got some funny weird area down here which I can't understand about. Yeah, it's got a little bit. Anyway, let's go back out and show you where it's going to go, and we will come out of here. Come on out. So I'm going to take that little bit out because it doesn't go here, and it also clutters up this corner of the area I prepared. So I'm going to flatten it out with a bit of trickery, and this is where we're going to build our Indominus Rex paddock. Literally from this area here, and fill the area. Now you're saying, well, the Indominus Rex paddock is nowhere near the sea. You don't know it's not near the sea, and it's surrounded by trees. It is so well hidden. So after we've built the paddock, and I'm going to leave it like this, I'm going to hide the paddock in the forest once we've done that. So there we go. So this is the area that we're going to build it. It's literally a stone's throw from the arena. It's surrounded by high cliffs on both sides, so the visitors would not get here, and that's why Owen didn't know it was here until later in the movie when he's taken there to show them. So that's where I'm building it, and yeah, I have landscaped it and built it out into the deep ocean, but that's how you do it: flatten the area and build the paddock. Well, there we go. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to take out some of this area here, and then we shall come back, because here's the natural bit here as it stands, and it will disappear. So we'll take it all out and then come back, and then there we go. So it's a bit of tree felling, and look, it's a bit of a hole here, so it's no good. So I'll come back once I've cleared this little area out, and we'll start with the foundations, because it's a funny shape. It's not exactly purely square. So when I go into the planning stage, it's not exactly square. That's the trouble. It's actually a funny shape, as you will see, but I've got to plan out the square, and I'm going to have to come back to around about here, I think, to get the size. What I want is, this is the side of the viewing area, but it needs moving about that far over there, so that when you get into the viewing area, I can plant the inside out with trees, and it looks like basically it goes into the forest. That's what I want it to do. So in my first, I've got the sizing right, but I just need to now move it back to that point and probably put a bit more beach on. It doesn't matter, because I can do that again. I think I want the paddock maybe I'm just a bit too far because it's a long way. Maybe I think I'll come to here. That'll give me plenty of room over there to come out. And also, this is not square. This area comes out sort of over here, like so, sort of this sort of angle. So I'm going to have to, yeah, that's more like the angle. Even though it looks square on the pictures, it's not. So that's about right. So I will come out and redo that, and then come back once I've almost got the proportions ready. Right, here you are, guys. There you go. There's the outline of the paddock as I am doing it. The grey, dark grey is the gateway, and it's not square. It is definitely not square because there's a shot from inside the paddock here which shows the fact that it slopes away down there. Now I thought about doing it a bit bigger of a bigger of a slant, and then I thought no, I might do it yet, so we'll see how it looks, and I might end up doing it bigger, but that's fine at the moment. And you can see it goes into the trees. I've got a bit of a thing to do about that. I've had an idea about transportation, but I'll let that out of the bag in a later episode. Okay, I've been playing around with the design because the fact that on some of the pictures it shows a slope. I've been playing around with the slope, and in the end I'll tell you what I've decided not to bother. And I'll tell you why, because it just doesn't look right without being a straight edge. I couldn't do it on this side because we've got the viewing area. I wanted that totally straight as well. So in the end I'm going to make a complete right angle. Simple as that. I'm going to make it plain and square like you would, rather than any shape. And now what about the design? Well, we have design this way where the blocks go, and what I'm counting is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the pattern changes and goes up right like that, and then the pattern changes back right to the top. So this is the height of it, and I've got to put some steel in yet because this corner piece has steel, and then it has some buttresses, and I have to come out here a bit more. So what I'm going to do is the line I'm going to take is this straight line because it just looks a lot better with the gate and everything else. It'll just look a lot better. This because of the square blocks of Minecraft, it just looks naff. It looks alright on a great big build which is hexagonal, but not on a square building. And this is the viewing area where you see, which will come out and look over. It actually sticks out here as well. So the viewing area, I think it sticks out like that sort of size. And I'll look at that because it's grey, so I have to use steel girders and stuff to keep in keeping, which sticks out over the viewing area. I might actually, because of the size of it, I might actually move it down a bit that way as well to be away from the gate, although you can see the gate from this area completely, and then the pathway goes down the centre. So what I'll do is scrap all that there. I just wanted to show you the design thought in it, and in the end the angular design is a bit naff, so I'm going to keep it nice and square. It's a practical paddock, that's what it's all for, that's what it's there for. Right, we'll be back later once I've scrapped it and come back and do a bit more wall. Okay, welcome back everybody. We've done quite a lot of work, to be honest. We've made the beach area, or the ground area, much bigger. I'm actually making this bigger than the actual set. I'm sort of just, I think, about the right size to keep it in. I want to make sure I get this absolutely spot on, including this is the white floor. We'll look across. You will not be able to see the other side once I finish with it because I'll be putting lots and lots of undergrowth in it. So, and also the fact is that you won't be able to see anything along this side as well because it'll be well protected along this side. So this is only for aesthetics, and I've just made the area up here. I haven't decided what to do because I know there is quite a big area here. In fact, I need to just make this a bit bigger now, to be honest. So I'm just doing the old that's about right. Yeah, making that a bit bigger area because I know there's sort of an area here. Pity about these funny blocks, but that's because of the way I built the world. There's funny chunks which are not exactly the greatest. Just do, oh, no, that was supposed to be like that. Yeah. Anyway, so let's have a look at the build as it goes. Let's just put that there, because there we go. So that is that's the main gate area. I might make it a bit wider. What I want to do though is, this is buttressed, so when we come down to here, there'll be another layer all the way around, in terms of, this is a double wall up to this point. Yeah, sorry, up to this point it's a double wall. So it's quite a lot of blocks that I will have to put in. I don't, oh, that's not that one. I'm not sure, that's it, like that, see, because the gate itself is set back in. And what I'll do is put the big gate on as if it was closed, and then that literally comes up to, yeah, so I've got to put all, I could take, it won't take me too long to put the double wall in, to be honest. And then once you got to there, it's much thinner, so this is like a buttress wall. It's double thickness up until this point, and then I will leave it single thickness. In fact, what I might do is, I could do it like now, I could do it like that, but I'll leave it like that and make it just a double thickness, because it is actually physically stepped from this point on. This is like the toughened to this height, and then it goes up like that, so it gives a bit of feature as well, like so. And then the corner, in fact there is another down here, there's even another layer, like a really thin layer which is at ground level, so I might just leave it like that. I don't know, yeah, I might put steps in at the bottom. So that is where we're at. And then what I need to do is put loads of trees, as you see inside. But so what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to do some more basic design of the wall, and then I shall come back once we've got the basic design. I can start putting all the fancy bits on it then. So this does take a bit of time, but you can see, I mean, on the inside, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen with the gravel. That's what you see using World Edit sometimes. But all this is done by hand. I've got the buttress there. The road, or the road which comes down, is going to come down from over this side rather than the other. I've started putting it up, but I need to create a road up through here. What I will do though, you notice that it doesn't have to come very high once you get up to here. So it's going to be quite easy to do, because at some point we should have vehicles on this, because there is a vehicle mod to drive, and someone's making jeeps and stuff, so yeah, we'll have to look at that. But so that's where the road's going to go, down to the secret area here. So let me just show you what I mean is, I put the bar in here. If you come to this bit, this is all by hand just to show you, but all I have to do once I've lined up is just go this. In fact, I'll go a bit higher, because you can just go like that. And once you get the knack, you can just keep growing in these rows. Now, it's for me, for picking a hard design, that I did this, but it's definitely makes it look a lot better once you put the design in. So it doesn't take too long, as you say, once you get yourself set up. Of course, I haven't got an Indominus Rex to put in here yet, because JurassiCraft are making it, and I suppose once I show them this, I'll just wait for the Indominus Rex to come into JurassiCraft and then put it in here. That's what I'm going to do, and then we can play around. Now I'm going to leave that exactly the same, so let me just do, you see how fast you can actually do it once you get to here. Yeah, I've still got to go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, so I've still got to go up to that height. That's going to be the height of it. I haven't put any of the metal bars in or anything, and we haven't done that. So there we go. I think we've done quite a lot in one episode. You can see the Indominus Rex arena taking shape and starting to look. It is bigger than the one used on set, but the point is that he did have to run a long way when he went to the back of that. And if you're standing here, whether the Indominus Rex is hiding in the greenery, we shall see. So thank you very much indeed for watching. Please slap that like button for me, make comments. Another episode to come. I think we might get most of it finished by in the next episode, but we shall see. Thanks very much again. Bye bye.